Alright, this week on Demon of the Week, we are looking at Eligos. Alright, so correspondences, dates August 12th to 22nd, direction north, tarot is 7 of Wands, planet Venus, elements water and or earth, color green, plant time incense sandalwood, zodiac is Leo 20 to 30 degrees, and other correspondence is copper, and this is the 15th spirit of the Goetia. So we're getting there, we're getting through them. Their N is Jedan Onka Eligos Inan. Okay, so starting with the Goetia, as always. The appearance appeareth in the form of a goodly knight, carrying a lance, an ensign, and a serpent. And regarding Eligos's office, he discovereth hidden things and knoweth things to come, and of wars and how the soldiers will or shall meet. He causeth the love of lords and great persons. Now, if we have a look at Connolly and Johannam, they both state that this demon is, this is from Connolly, this demon is another good one to consult when seeking advice during a feud. So although it says discover hidden things and knoweth things to come, it doesn't seem that anybody's focusing on that. And we'll find that, you know, a lot of the spirits in the Goetia have this aspect of discovereth hidden things, or know past, future, and present, knoweth things to come, etc., etc., etc. You know, all of the divinatory aspects. And this is quite an important thing that I think we should actually consider, mention, is that with the 72 spirits, and you'll find this in other grimoires as well, but with the 72 spirits in the Goetia, you'll find that a variety of them do the same things. And you might sit there wondering, well, which one do I call for my personal needs, my personal needs, my purpose? This is very much kind of like getting multiple quotes to do a job. So let's say you need to do an electrical job in your house, and you'll get 10 quotes from 10 different electricians to do that job. Then you decide who's going to actually get the job, who's going to be awarded the project. And so kind of similar to that. You know, there are a variety of people who can do the job, but you can only use one. You can only pick one. And therefore you go on recommendation, you go on price, you go on gut feeling as well. I mean, if you meet the 10 people, the 10 electricians, you know, you'll get a gut feeling if you can trust them or not. So it's kind of similar here. You know, have a look for recommendations from other people. What are you being asked to offer? Maybe the price is too high for you with one particular spirit. And then again, gut feeling. Which one do you feel drawn to? Which one do you feel more comfortable with? So, you know, even though a variety of different spirits may do exactly the same thing, it's also mostly about how you feel and what other people have experienced with the particular spirits, and then you pick the one you want to work with. Something else that may actually help you decide is the other things that they do. So, you know, you have, say, let's, for example, say you have 10 spirits that can tell us where to discover hidden things. But one is connected to love magic, another one's connected to baneful curses, another one is connected to destroying your enemies, specifically. So, you know, those other aspects also come into play, and you may want to work with a spirit which is more aligned, more attuned with your own personal nature. So those aspects would also play a part in there in allowing you to decide. All right, so enough about that. Okay, so Eligos is very much focused on seeking advice during a feud. Let me just check here. Yeah, Jahannam also says can elucidate any black magic or spiritual influence which is working against you and impart advice on how to handle a feud. So it's kind of looking, when we're talking about the divinatory aspect of Eligos, very much connected with feuds and how to handle them, giving advice on what to do. Jahannam also says that Eligos gives advice on when and when not to use magic, and this is very important. This is extremely important. Before you do any spell work, any magic, you should be doing some kind of divination to make sure you can do it. There may be circumstances in play that you're not seeing, that you're not understanding, and it would be bad for you to do the magic. And it may just be the magic at that particular time. It may be constantly, maybe overall. That's just a particular type of working you are not allowed to do. Otherwise, it's going to be detrimental to you. Sorry, my beard is quite all over the place today. But it may just be the timing. It may be that specific time is not good to do it. Planetaries might not be aligned right. You may be in a void of course moon, which is not going to aid you in your magic, that particular spell working. There's lots of elements that can come into play, and therefore it may not be a good time to do it, but another time may be a better time to do it. You'll get the effect, you'll get the manifestation that you're looking for, whereas it may not have been at all possible during that time you wanted to do it. If you did it then, it may have just blown up in your face. So very good one. If you do want to do some kind of divination to find out when and when not to do the magic that you want to do, Eligos is great for that. Also gives aid in court cases, and with my candle spell work for clients, I do get a lot of court case requests. So if you are looking for aid in a court case, Eligos. There's other folk magic you can do as well to help you with court cases. Jahannam also says can coerce spirits and bring about financial success. Maybe that falls into he causeth the love of lords and great persons. Maybe if he causes a great person to love you, it will bring you financial success. I'm not sure where that comes from, but yeah, I suppose it could tie into that. Another name for Eligos is also Abigore, and in the Red Book of Appin, it states, should invoke him, Abigore, only for the most dreadful vengeance that only can exist, exactly by the same way as he invokes regents, but not pronouncing any words excluding possibly various invocation formulas. Very interesting English, that. And just to complete this, Connolly also says he also gives good counsel on when to use magic and can tell you if someone is causing you harm via magic. So, from that divinatory aspect, very, very good. It can help you or give you advice regarding feuds, can bring love of great people, and advise you on when and when not to use magic, and also let you know if somebody's causing you harm through magic. So I think those are the four main things to take away with Eligos. Alright, so that ends this week's Demon of the Week. Next week we will be looking at Zepar. Alright, I'll see you then. Have a good one. Cheers.